movie critic Michael Cook is here to fly us to the moon and take some long legs with us, maybe.
Yes. That's a nice little combo there.
Okay.
Let's talk about Fly Me to the Moon, a new film premiering today at theaters near you. Stars Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. It's set in the 1960s. It's not based on a true story, but it's set around the launching of the Apollo mission to the moon. Scarlett Johansson is a advertising exec from New York City who's brought in by Woody Harrelson's character. He's a shady government person who wants her help to help market the moon project because it's kind of losing. I think he could pull
that act off, couldn't he?
He probably could. I think he does a little bit here. She's brought in to help market the NASA program. Channing Tatum is the launch director of the Apollo program. He's still haunted by the tragedy of Apollo 1 where 3 astronauts died, which really did happen. And so here, Scarlett Johansson, she's a kind of advertising exec who will stop at nothing to market her product, everything from corporate sponsorships from Tang to watches. But then what Woody Harrelson's character comes to her and says, well, we want you to do also is help stage a fake moon landing just in case the real one doesn't work because we want to have a backup. We can't have astronauts dying in space because of the space war with Russia and so on and so forth. And so she and others tried to stage the fake moon landing at the same time that the real one comes off. This movie, it's a bit of a romantic comedy, bit of a conspiracy theory film at times with its tongue in its cheek very prominently displayed. There you see Jim Banks, who's hilarious, brought on as the director of the fake moon landing. This movie, it's a sweet cotton candy type of film, meaning it tastes all right, but it's not very filling, but it's a nice, what I call a date night movie. It's not too complicated, but it's still a sweet film. A little bit too long at 2 hours and 12 minutes, but the chemistry between Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum is lovely to see. So it's a decent film. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. So, not necessarily the best space film ever.
So cotton candy is not, it's sweet. It's not really filling. It
Right.
sometimes leaves you sick at the end. Does it leave you sick at the end?
No, it does not leave you sick at the end.
Okay, good.
Let's talk about Longlegs, though. This movie also premiered today at theaters near you. This is a horror film. Micah Monroe plays a young FBI agent who's brought in to help catch a serial killer because apparently over 30 years there have been apparent murder-suicides of families where it looks like the father has killed everybody, but there is a note left in each scene clearly showing that somebody else might have actually done the murders. And Blair Underwood, he's the FBI agent in charge, brings on her character to help solve this mystery of who, because Longlegs is written on all these notes in these kind of coded notes, and she's helped to bring on because she has a bit of an intuition. Nicolas Cage, from the very beginning in the first scene is Longlegs, and he is absolutely terrifying as the potential serial killer, over the top makeup and over the top kind of Nicolas Cage acting, which here actually does work. This is a very moody film as Micah Monroe's character tries to solve the mystery while at the same time grappling with things in her past that may or may not have to deal with the case. I can't get too deep into the plot because it'll give some things away, but this is a scary movie. It does have some plot holes that stick out to me and kind of bug me, but it does terrify you and will keep you thinking about it long after you see it. I enjoy this movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Back to Nicolas Cage. I mean, is this a good niche for him, this kind of movie?
He has that. He will scare the bejesus out of you in terms of the makeup and his voice and everything. It's just, and they use him just enough to scare you, which is what you want.
That's what you want.
Exactly.
That's what you pay your money for, right?
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Michael.